Oh, far away from the light of terror, the remnants of another era. Join the crew, grab a brew, it's a damn periphery. We're full of pirates, cultists, rednecks, and opus girls look great in latex. Join the crew, grab a brew, it's a damn periphery. We're stuck in the periphery, oh no, oh yeah. Ain't too much tech to be found here, at least it's not the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, our way, out in the deep periphery. There's Randus knights and bandit countries, Viking duelists, murder junkies, houses out, noble suck, get out of periphery. Just bring your armies, bring your treasure, we'll drain it all at our own leisure. Right away, far away, in the deep periphery. You're stuck in the periphery, oh no, you lost everything you held dear, at least you're out the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Solo. This is a keep of one, by the way. Alright, back to the chorus one more time. You're stuck in the periphery, oh no, you lost everything you held dear, at least you're out in the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Yeah. Now get the fuck out. Oh, far away from the light of terror, the remnants of another era. Join the crew, grab a brew, it's a damn periphery. We're full of pirates, cultists, rednecks, and opus girls look great in latex. Join the crew, grab a brew, it's a damn periphery. We're stuck in the periphery, oh no, oh yeah. Ain't too much tech to be found here, at least it's not the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, our way, out in the deep periphery. There's Randus knights and bandit countries, Viking duelists, murder junkies, houses out, noble suck, get out of periphery. Just bring your armies, bring your treasure, we'll drain it all at our own leisure. Right away, far away, in the deep periphery. You're stuck in the periphery, oh no, you lost everything you held dear, at least you're out the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Solo. This is a keep of one, by the way. Alright, back to the chorus one more time. You're stuck in the periphery, oh no, you lost everything you held dear, at least you're out in the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Yeah. Now get the fuck out.
Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, is this one? Hold on. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's not fucked. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself before I freaking fix. Hello, Coyote. Hello, Night Owl. Yes, welcome to the stream. We're doing some cargo hauling and stuff, and doing the things that do the other things that also do other things. My brain's a little fried. I was like eating ramen downstairs, and I was like, am I supposed to be doing something? And then I realized, oh shit, I have a stream I need to run. I was like, ah! So I quickly ate my ramen. We got that out of the way, and yeah, now I'm here. And yeah, we're doing some cargo hauling right now for one of my colonies. It's a puzzle. Yes. It is a puzzle. And I need to set something up that I forgot about, but don't worry about it. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, we're leaving at our earliest convenience. Don't worry, the auto docker's doing its thing. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Curse you, constant real gear. Ugh, God, those hurt. Those suck. Let's see here. Is this gonna work? No, I don't want you to. Okay, if I press play here, is it gonna play on my computer or on my phone? It is. Okay, good. Also, is my... Ah. Wow, the scenes are all screwed up on this. Okay, that's fun. How are you guys all doing today anyways? I am doing really good. I am just trying to fix some other stuff real quick. Overlay, collab. Oh, okay, that works. All right, let's try this. Oh, crap. It's not showing my current system because I'm not connected to Elite Dangerous. There we go, that's fine. Doing okay. I am sleep deprived. I am sleep deprived a bit myself, but that is of my own doing because I wanted to watch Le Mans. Yeah, that race was really freaking good. How many of you guys watched Le Mans, by the way? Also, why is my mic... Okay, there we go. Bad. Love y'alls, though. No sad posting meta. What? Oh, okay, I hear you. I like, oof. But yeah, Le Mans was really good. I watched the whole thing. I basically was like, oh crap, how can I watch Le Mans? I'll go to YouTube. And then I went to YouTube, and it was like these freaking like streams that are just restreaming it from like Max or something like that. And I'm like, oh, this is really blurry and horrible. I want to watch this in HD. So I essentially went over to Max, which apparently was streaming it. And they're like, haha, you better pay the subscription again. Welcome home, asshole. Because I had canceled my sub because I was like, there's nothing on here that I care about. And I was willing to fork over the $17 to watch Le Mans because it's Le Mans. And I feel like I'm getting my money's worth if I'm watching, like, I want to say 17 hours of it. So it's like $1 an hour. Like, I sat there and was just watching it and stuff. It was a lot of fun. A lot of good cars. I would personally say that the best livery of out of all of them was the Iron Dames. If you don't know who the Iron Dames are, they are a all-female team. And their livery's pretty cool. It looked like graffiti it was a white Porsche with that looked like it had graffiti all over it and whatnot. And then if you went on to if you watched their onboard camera, heck yeah. If you watch their onboard camera, what was cute about it is on their dash, on the outside of the car, there was a pigeon with like fries. And apparently one of the drivers has a pet pigeon. And so they put that pet pigeon on the car. Which I'm like, wow, that's really cute, actually. Alright, we're headed to the Planetary Construction Engineering Foundry, whatever the fuck it is. The voyage is done, always sleeping in the cold below. But yeah, my summer's been a lot of fun. Crazy busy at times. And whatnot. But, yeah, being out for summer, by the way, is so much fun. But at the same time, it's just like, oh, sweet, I don't have work. And then you realize, oh no, I don't have work. So I'm kind of like penny pinching here and there, you know, especially when it comes to like my vacations. So like this upcoming weekend, I'm headed to San Jose for a convention called Offguy, which is like the big, I want to say it's the big VTuber convention. It's where they have a lot of meet and greets. The whole thing's about VTubers, you know? So, obviously, me being a VTuber, I want to go there. And the convention starts on Friday, but I'm actually going to be going there on Thursday. Hello, Ramshackle. And so, I'm like, man, I'm getting in at like 7 a.m. I need to find something to do or I'm going to be bored out of my mind. And it needs to be cheap. Okay, so, you know, you go on Google Maps and you look for interesting things nearby. And I saw one thing that was like $19 for entry, and I'm like, maybe, that's not too bad. But then I saw that there was a museum closer to my hotel called the Intel Museum. Well, I mean, it's obviously, it's, you know, Intel. And it's free. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I mean, even if it's just like a small little, like, parcel of, like, the Intel campus, I kind of still want to go to it because it sounds cool. I actually didn't look up what exhibits they have there. But even then, I could just walk, or you know, if that's not, like, or if that's kind of boring, I can take the bus over to, what the hell is it called? Down to the bay and just walk around. I'm making soup. That's cool. I made ramen earlier. But yeah. And like, it's kind of like, you know, I looked at Uber and Uber was like $30 for like a trip over there. And then obviously you need to get the trip back. But the bus only costs like $2.50, and I'm like, oh, that's actually a pretty good deal. The only downside is it's public transportation, and it's a mixed bag of fun. What did I forget to? I thought I got the steel. Oh shit. Okay, well, we need to go back. This was a practice run. Don't worry about it. Whee! Alright, off we go. Making resin bases that are themed with UV, that are ice themed with UV resin. Ooh, nice. So it reacts with like UV light. That's pretty cool. Not so fun fact. They don't vacuum they don't vacuum the seats on the public bus. Depends on where you're at. But yeah, usually they don't. A mixed bag of nuts. Yeah. I mean, in order to, or the convention I was at last weekend, Phoenix Fan Fusion, you know, I took the light rail into the city because fuck paying $30 a day for a fucking, because I'm not paying $30 fucking for parking. Like, are you fucking insane? When I can pay $8 a round trip for the fucking light rail. Like, fuck that. Nah. Miss me with that shit. Like, who the anyways. Oh, but it's in the middle of city. It's yeah. You know, and I'm totally understand that, but still, dear God. But, like, yeah, I'd rather pay a fraction of what I would pay for an Uber than, you know, or and have to deal with the crazy nutbags like the one dude I saw. If I had a nickel for every time I saw a random person ranting to themselves on public transportation, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. I mean, and that's considering I don't take public transportation that often. I'm sure people who take it all the time would be like, oh yeah, well, I've seen it hundreds of times, buddy, from the same person. Like, oh God. I work for the hospital. I get the druggies. Oh no. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Man, speaking of the hospital, I had an estranged great uncle that recently had to go to the hospital. He's doing good now, but he was basically in the ICU, which I have an phobia. I'll be quite honest. I have a phobia of hospitals. I don't like them. I don't like to go in them and whatnot. And I had to, my parents or my family had to visit him at one point because, you know, we literally got a call at like fucking 4 a.m. from the surgeon at this hospital who's like, hey, you're on this dude's emergency contact. Do we have your consent to perform this surgery? And my mom's like, wait, what? And she freaking bashes into my room and is like, I need your help. And I'm like, okay. But yeah. That hospital, though, that we visited was oddly inviting. As in, like, I wasn't terrified. Maybe it's because it wasn't a big hospital. But, like, I didn't really, my like, fear response wasn't there. Huh. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Maybe it's because it's weird. The hospital felt more like a doctor's office than a hospital. I mean, it had all the hospital greeblings in it. I don't like to work for the hospital, but I stay there and it pays me $20 an hour and I get $7 voucher for the hospital Sunday sandwiches. Nice. When my family went to Taiwan, one of our homestay students wanted us to wedding. We found out their buses were plush. In fairness, it was probably a catered shuttle, but still, the seats were... Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's get steel. On Saturdays, they get Chick-fil-A that's pretty cool. I went to a hospital recently myself. I think I might actually have literal brain damage now. And I don't know what to do about that. Oh, RIP, I guess? I mean, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this strange uncle I'm talking about, because like my family basically, because he treated us like jerks, was like, we don't want anything to do with you. But he, you know, he left us on his emergency contact, so you know. Uncoupling complete. You may leave the docking area when ready. When the moment he got like freaking, the moment he gained consciousness again and whatnot and was up and talking and stuff, he was basically like, oh, this hospital's trying to kill me. This hospital's trying to kill me. It's like, bruh, They're trying to help you, okay? They're not trying to kill you. But yeah, it's been a whole mess this week. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm venting about my own life. Let's go back to talking about Le Mans. Good race. Awesome performance by all cars. I'd like to take a moment of silence for the freaking rabbit that was emulsified by the number 31 BMW GT3. But yeah, the 24 hours of Le Mans. Yeah, you haven't seen it? Oh, there's probably going to be some highlights and whatnot out there. Yeah, there was a rabbit that got out onto the track and was just hit by the BMW. And it was like, no, really? Normally it sounds like yeah, with sounds like that, you'd think anything would stay far away. But wildlife, or life finds a way to get freaking hit by a car, regardless of where it is. Like over in fucking, what is it? Mount Panorama in Australia. And, you know, I forgot which race it was, but over there, like, a dude hit a freaking car. Did the car skid out? No, it didn't. But later on in the race, because of the bad luck, that car was kind of knocked out, or was basically knocked out of the, or I'm pretty sure they finished, but they were basically knocked out of the standings. I'm 95% certain that rabbit got its freaking vengeance from heaven. Because all rabbits go to heaven. Ugh. But yeah, in Australia, there's like this race called Bathurst, and over there, God, I seriously cannot remember the year, but there was like one time where they hit a freaking kangaroo, and it did severe damage to the front end. Fireflies were placed on the endangered list. Oof. But yeah, what else was there? Speaking of bugs, this year Le Mans had a lot of bugs. I don't know what it is, but like, but what happened, or what I guess there was a good spawn rate for bugs this year, but they, oh, what is it called? But like, there were so many freaking bugs all over the freaking windows. Like, they were, like, when they got into the pits and whatnot, they peeled off the one of the layers on the windscreen, and you just saw one of the freaking pit crewmen just looking at it like, what the fuck? There were even teams that had peel off sheets on their lights as well. I do wonder if, like, the amount of bugs that were out there that they were freaking, like, hitting with their cars affected the radiators. You freaking crack that open at the end of the race, it's just like, it's just a wall of bugs. Towards the end of the race, the Ferrari team, surprisingly, or well, unsurprisingly, they were actually having heating issues. And they were like, you gotta conserve, you gotta defend, just keep your pace. Meanwhile, Porsche's like, lol, Lamau even. And they Porsche ended up taking second place. And one of the other Ferrari teams, the privateer team, took first. Which I honestly would be, I'd probably be complaining if freaking Ferrari got all 3 podium spots. Like first, second, and third. Ugh. I remember this one time I was pulled over by a NC deputy. We saw he pinged a sparrow on his grill. Holy shit. My freaking dad hit a turkey once with his truck. The dumb, stupid bird decided, or as my dad was driving, driving up to northern Arizona, this fucking turkey was just like, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and it fucking just starts flying right in front of the car, and my dad's like, no, 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 and it was just inevitable. This turkey got up in the air and fucking hit the windshield, like, just perfectly on, like, the passenger side, and his friend who's with him just was sleeping, like, and just the smack. The dude thought he fucking died. He legit thought he was dead because of this fucking turkey. The turkey left a huge, just fucking crack in the windshield. And on top of that, you just saw feathers and fucking flying everywhere. They stopped to see what had happened, and the fucking turkey was just dead.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh my gosh. And turkeys are not something to fucking... I was pulled over because I was doing an 80 and a 55. The court agreed to drop the charges because my driver record. Oh, that's nice. In my defense, sir, Judge, in my defense, that trooper killed a fucking sparrow. Understood.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
That's, freaking turkeys, in my opinion, are one of the most terrifying birds. Because that fat fuck, well, other than geese, those fat fucks and cassowaries. Okay, so it goes cassowaries, for me, cassowaries, geese, and then turkeys. Those fat fucks can fly, and it's terrifying when they fly. It's like this giant fucking blimp in the sky. Like, what the fuck? Something that thick should not be able to fly. The bumblebees of the avian world. Also, where I am, those freaking turkeys are ballsy motherfuckers. They once chased my freaking grandma down the driveway while she was driving her CRV. They don't fly, they fly with style at best. Yeah, but they can still move through the air. Also, they freaking roost. They do roost up in trees. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I know. I've punched more than one turkey in my life. Motherfuckers. That reminds me, speaking of foul, I once saw a freaking Muscovy duck at a park, and I was like looking at it like, this thing is like I came over to it and was able to touch it. By the way, pro tip, kids, don't touch geese or any kind of bird out in the wild because they probably have bird flu or some shit. But But I was like, this duck is domesticated. And I remember hearing from somewhere on YouTube, if you can pick up a duck, it belongs on your farm. And I'm like, this is tempting, because then I could have a pet duck. And Muscovy ducks, unlike other waterfowl, are not protected. In fact, in state, or I think federally, they're like a fucking like kill on sight, or you can kill them on sight or take them. And I was like, but then I realized, I remembered that Muscovy especially, and this was a male, they don't quack, and like they'll go but then you have to feed them. Exactly, that's another thing. But they can be a bit angry, especially the males. So I was like, but pet duck, but also he could be an asshole. So I opted not to. Plus there were a lot of people around me and they'd probably be like, what are you doing? How could you? And the last thing I need is a fucking angry ass Karen asking me why I'm stealing a duck from the pond.
Permission has been approved. Please continue to bay 17. Ready for
Man, I need to go to that park again. At least when it's not 2,000 degrees outside. We have this park in Phoenix called Papago Park. It's like our big Phoenix park or whatever. We even have the zoo there. And what's cool about it too is the governor of Arizona is laid to rest there. Not only is he fucking laid to rest there, he's fucking entombed in a fucking pyramid. Yes, during the winter. It gets pretty nippy. It can get down to 60. What the fuck? But yeah, the first governor of Arizona, Hunt, he has like a straight up tomb there. Egypt Mania was such a fucking vibe back then. What the hell? I mean, sounds like something I'd do. Yeah, if you had a bunch of money and a love for your state, yeah. That was in when was he entombed there? I forgot. Because now I just had a thunk.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, it was built in 1932. Oh, that's...
landing successful. Please shut down systems.
Oh, God, I just realized something. Okay, so, during World War II, fun fact, Arizona actually, in Phoenix, around the area where this park is with Hunt's tomb, there was a, they had a POW camp. And this POW camp was mostly reserved for German Kriegsmarine, like the fucking the dudes who were in the fucking submarines. And usually, and actually I think most of them were officers as well. And I just imagine them coming to Arizona, being interred in Arizona and being like, not knowing jack shit about this place, and like coming here on like a fucking like bus or troop transport thing, and then like fucking walking out. It's stupidly hot, and you just look up on this fucking hill and there's just a fucking tomb or a pyramid, and you're just like, what the fuck, are we in Egypt? And then a dude's like, nah, you're not in Egypt, you're in Arizona. It's like, fuck. Oh god, though. That POW camp we had was the fun fact about the POW camp in Arizona, or Phoenix, really. They had one of the largest prisoner escapes here. There's actually a book about it called the Faustball Tunnel. And it's the funniest shit ever. We were so, like, here in America, we were so relaxed, I guess, with, like, our policies for POWs and whatnot. You know, we let them go out and, you know, out into the community, do some farming and stuff. Please don't fucking kill me.
Taking damage.
God damn it, Auto Docker. That what we did was we allowed, you know, the inmates, you know, to keep them busy and keep them from getting bored. We were like, okay, what can we do? Oh, they actually have a really good suggestion. The POWs just came up with something. They'd like to make a Faustball court, or as we know it, volleyball court. Okay, that's sweet. We'll give them the pickaxes and, you know, the rakes and you know, whatever they need to do that. Ah, yes, giving prisoners, you know, access to pickaxes. What could go wrong? Well, giving them pickaxes was not the best idea because they immediately, you know, started to use them. There was a German POW camp where they let prisoners hold boating regattas. Oh. But, yeah. So, the prisoners got straight to work making the Faustball court, but also making a tunnel. And, yeah, exactly. They didn't know that at the they weren't thinking about that at the time, but so, like, you know, the freaking the prison guards are like totally oblivious to what's going on, and they make their escape on Christmas Eve night. Because, you know, all the other inmates are holding these huge parties. There's a lot of noises and whatnot. And they made a freaking tunnel underneath the gate going up towards this canal. Because here in Arizona, we have we have canals and whatnot. And some of these canals go to rivers and whatnot. And so, you know, it had been raining the day before. And so a lot of these canals and the rivers were actually had water in them. And so they pulled off a freaking like Alcatraz-esque caper where they took their jackets and whatnot and like fashioned them into a raft. And these three dudes, they fashioned them into a raft. Like everyone else went whatever which way they could. And they floated down the river and they basically like beached it for the night and kind of like slept. And then they woke up and all the water was gone because it had all evaporated, because the fucking Arizona just the ground here just absorbs water. And so, you know, they actually got a map too of all the waterways and whatnot. But even on fucking Google Maps these days, when you see like a waterway, you'll look, or when you see it on like Google Maps and like you'll look in Phoenix and you'll be like, oh, there's water there, that's cool. You'll get there and there is not water there. The water doesn't exist. It is a figment of your imagination and only exists during severe downpours. So these fucking inmates are like, ah, shit. They were captured really quickly by a cowboy. Who, there was water there briefly. Yeah. Who kind of just saw these very suspicious dudes in overalls, just sitting there and was like, hey, you boys lost or something? And, he got them freaking rounded up and, you know, put back in the camp because they're just like The Americans, you're crazy. There is no water here. The fucking Germans were just like, it's literally fucking holes. It's like the fucking book Holes here. It's just like, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? There was water there briefly. Yeah, exactly. There was one German who was caught, and while he was being held, and you know, or he was caught by a cop, I think, or it was like a group of them. Americanaz. But he was caught by a cop who was just like, this man's speaking really mighty funny. And there was like a kid there with the cop who was like his son, and the son's like, hey, you want to play chess? And the fucking like POW was like, jawohl. And the other POW like goes over to him, whispers, hey, go easy on the kid, okay? Don't beat him. We might get a lighter sentence. But yeah, this whole instance of like POWs, like you couldn't just like cover it up. So it got out to the news, and there was hysteria throughout Phoenix because it's like, oh God, there are literal Nazis in the streets of Phoenix. What are we gonna do? One dude fucking caught a quote unquote Nazi by, and I say that in quotations, who wasn't actually a Nazi. He was just a dude from Georgia. And this guy's excuse for capturing him was he was speaking funny. Of course he was speaking funny. He's from Georgia. That's more than half of America. Yeah, though, it was a... What's weird is after the war and whatnot, all of this was swept under the rug. Everything. All the documents sealed and whatnot. And it only came out when this one researcher was researching, like, German POWs working, or in work camps trying to, you know, or go a state over and the accent changes. Sometimes you just find it coming over and it yeah, exactly. But this dude was looking up, you know, POWs working in farming camps and stuff like that, work camps, and you know, what did they do, you know, how did they help the American economy during this, you know, during the war. And he was like looking all this stuff up, and then he found some documents that were sealed, and he's like, oh shit, what's going on here? And then he, like, you know, does the Freedom of Information Act, you know, hey, I want to look this stuff up. And he finds out, oh shit, I have extra steel. Oops. And then he finds this out. He's like thinking it was some bombshell thing. No, it's just crazy incompetence at this one prisoner, or this one POW camp in Phoenix, Arizona. But they were clever about it too. These freaking POWs were just like, they would take the dirt from the tunnel, they'd put it into their pants and whatnot, and they'd like shake it out in like, because they had also talked the prison guards into giving them potters, you know, pottery plants to, you know, things. And you got time, you can plan. Yeah. And what's interesting is before this big escape, there were other escape attempts, like to the point where like a couple of these POWs got down to fucking Tucson. If you don't understand that, you're getting, when you get towards Tucson, you're getting like fucking 4 hours from the border. No joke. It's like, what the fuck? And they were planning on getting to, or they would get into, their plan was to get into Mexico and then ask for amnesty because Mexico is neutral and to be shipped back to Germany. Which is fucking nuts. Especially that they got that far. But with this whole thing, at the end of it all, the prisoners weren't like fucking like, you know, summarily executed or anything like that. Because, oh hey, we actually adhere to the Geneva Convention. Go figure. No, they were just not given bread for like a week. Or they were on bread-only rations for like a week. We're just like, oh, you cheeky little scamps. And what's also interesting is that spot where the tunnel was, there's actually a plaque now commemorating that.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, New York was once New Amsterdam. What? No, this was World War II POWs. Look at the works. That's nobody's business but hers. Once again, prison camp. 1, it's my duty to try, and 2, I'm fucking bored. Yeah, that's actually, he had actually interviewed some of the POWs. The dude who wrote, like, there's a straight up full-on book about this. I have it. Where's my, there it is. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh god, the dust. Fuck. Yeah, there's a full-on book about this, the Faustball Tunnel. If you can find it, fucking get it. Especially if you're interested in that kind of crazy shit. Like, it's kind of crazy that they, I don't want to say they covered it up, but that in all of the history of, like, the fucking war and whatnot, that this was kind of, like, glossed over. Such a crazy story. I mean, The Great Escape was based on a true story, minus the part with Steve McQueen. Those British POWs really did build... Yeah. They... Oh, man. They should make a movie out of the Faustball Tunnel. It'd be a very interesting one. Funny enough, I think there's a place in the desert out there that people think a German spy hung out. Probably. Tucked Away Cave. Ooh, what is Tucked Away Cave? Now I want to know. Oh, tucked away in a cave. That wouldn't surprise me. Was it? I think it was during World War II. They had actually had like guardsmen and sentries over at like vital infrastructure, like Hoover Dam. Like, we weren't fucking around. That's the last thing we'd want, is either the Japs or the Germans to be like, oh, that's a nice dam you have there. It'd be a shame if someone blew it up. Like, oof. I mean, freaking Japan tried to freaking firebomb us with freaking balloons. Goes from the great escape to, oh brother, where art thou? Very quickly. Yeah. Desert Drifter found it before he died. Oh, that's mildly terrifying. Aww. That reminds me. Fucking, there was one dude, who was dubbed the Light Rail Samurai. And this dude was just like, these two dudes were bullying another guy on the light rail in Phoenix. And this fucking kid, on the video, you see him pull out a full-on, like, katana and just, like, be like, yo, stop picking on him. And the dudes are like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, what the fuck? What? Why do you have a katana on the fucking light rail? Unfortunately, I heard that dude also died. Sadly, he like drowned in a lake in Utah. Nope. Nah. Military grade fabrics. What do we need from this for this base? Okay, we do have food cartridges and fruits and vegetables here. Hold on. Guess no. Forget what you had heard in the past. Okay, we need 120 food cartridges, 86 vegetables, microbial whatever. Microbial furnaces. I need 120 food cartridges. $86 fruits and vegetables. And what else do they have here that I need? Building fabricators, crop harvesters, computer components? Nope, no computer components. Mineral extractors, 505. What do I have? 70 something? Do we have evacuation shelters here? No. Do we need military grade fabrics? Nope. Imperial slaves? Definitely not. Don't worry about that. Do we have microbial furnaces? No. We have building fabricators. We do need 171 of those.
at maximum capacity.
Do I need geological equipment? No. Crop harvesters? No. Structural regulators will be the next thing I get tier 2. And then I think that's going to close out what I can get from here. Alright, let's leave old Van Zant. This song reminds me, I need to go back down to Tombstone. I want to bring one of my friends from, who's coming in from
Your ship is now detached.
St. Louis down there. Oh, what the hell? But yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say about that, but yeah, one of my friends is coming from St. Louis. She's gonna be hanging out in Tucson, and I'm like, hey yo, yeah, we gotta hang out maybe for a day or two, and we can go down there, or go further down to like Tucson, or I mean Tombstone. And Bisbee. Definitely I gotta take her down to Bisbee. We also need to decide what, I want to take her to a mine as well. There's 2 big mines down there. There are 2 mine tours you can do down there. There is the Good Enough mine tour. And what's funny is it's not like a joke on like, oh, ha ha ha, the mine tour is good enough. No, that's the name of the mine. Ed Sheffield, the founder of fucking Tombstone, was a bit nutty when it came to names. I mean, he was the one who named it Tombstone because people were jokingly like, Ed, the only thing you're gonna find down in that valley is your tombstone. And he's like, Lamau, my tombstone is my town. And then he freaking found another, or when the Tombstone mine basically collapsed and wasn't profitable anymore, he found another mine nearby, which he called which people were like, or like when he went to the surveyors were like, yeah, this mine is good enough, and he's like, yeah, that's the name, good enough. But yeah, and then down in Bisbee, there's an even, in my opinion, a bit cooler one, because you get to take a tram into the mountain itself, which is called the Copper Queen Mine. And Bisbee is a very unique city, or yeah, city in and of itself, town, I guess you could say. Because it's got a lot of, it survived a lot longer than Tombstone did, and there is mines all underneath that town. Like, apparently back in the day when they first had the school, because they were so afraid of the Apaches, they told the kids, never go down into the mines unless the Apache are coming. If that's the case, then hide out in there. I don't think there were ever any Apache raids on Bisbee, but boy howdy, the Apache were not too happy about them. It's going outside. Face my past my.
Orbital flight engaged.
I need to take another road trip at some point. I just don't know to where. I kind of wanted to go to more northern Arizona and do some shenanigans there. Maybe go visit some abandoned towns like Two Guns, Arizona. I have been to Twin Arrows, Arizona, which is kind of cool. But Two Guns is pretty crazy. There used to be like a small zoo there. The dude who owned it was a bit eccentric. He even had a tour of what he called the quote-unquote Apache, was it the Apache Death Cave. And according to legend, what had happened here was some Apaches stole, like kidnapped some girls from the Navajo, which is a pretty big dick move. Very much a dick move. But yeah, the Navajo were not too happy about that, and they learned that the Apache were hiding out in some caves nearby, and so the Navajo, when the Navajo learned that the girls were actually killed by the Apache, they were, needless to say, very pissed off. They basically burned they set fire to the entrances of the cave to just basically smoke out the Apaches, and the Apaches all just kind of suffocated, according to the lore. We don't know if this is true or not, but it is a really creepy cave. I even bought a hard hat at one point because I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there this weekend. And then I realized, I don't want to drive that far. And I wouldn't have anywhere to stay. Because, like, if you drive, in my opinion, if you drive over 3 to 4 hours in a day, you should just stay at your destination for the night. You know? And I was like, I don't feel like staying out there. Because then you got to pay for lodging unless you sleep in your car. It's just all a mess. And then it costs money.
Engines disengaged.
American boy, Canadian girl. All right, we need 98 more building fabricators. And then there was something else, structural regulators. And then the rest we're probably gonna have to get. We're gonna have to get from Buckaroo Bonsai. We'll probably go up to the Trailblazer Dream, I think it is. Also, I think after stream today, I'm gonna go up to Bookman's. That's like our big like place where you can sell books, buy books, and other stuff like video games. Cause I have some D&D books that I want to sell. Cause like I haven't used them in so freaking long, and honestly, they were kind of meh. It was the what is it called? It was Spelljammer. I was excited for it because it's like, oh, it's cool. It's like adventures in space and stuff. It's cool, but it just does not have that much content in it. It does go over the rules and stuff, but I never used it, so I'm just gonna sell it. Used bookstores are a vibe that I love. Yeah. Also, there's a donut shop nearby it, so I'm gonna definitely OG or the 5e stuff. 5e stuff. I haven't run freaking 5e in months. I did get to play in a, what game was that? I got to play a new, like, D&D-esque game. No, they were... Yeah, exactly, they did. Local ones usually have examples of deep local history roots. Yeah. Yeah, Booksman's has roots down in Tucson. That's where they got started. But yeah, they ruined all that shit. Anyways, I found a new one called DC-20. Which I played at Phoenix Fan Fusion, and it was kind of cool. I gotta try to run one myself. I loved how the other players were like, "Oh, what's the setting?" and blah blah blah, and I'm like thinking to myself, "Bruh, it's a one-off. It could be whatever you want." But it was a lot of fun. Very, very simple system. Like even more simpler than fucking 5e, which I think is really simple. I don't think we rolled any other dice other than a d20, which is nuts. God, look at Van Zandt, guys. Doesn't it look beautiful? My giant golden flower.
Permission has been approved. Please continue to bay 3-2. Ready for automated docking sequence.
I wonder if I should go check Pulsar's Pebble to see if they have, or if it has any of the materials I need. D20, DC20, D20 from what I've been told is... Yeah. Okay, once this lands, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Alright. Alright. So we'll go quickly BRB.
Landing gear deployed.
Late traveler at the last church game day. Kinda wanna run it again. That was fun. Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright, we'll be right back. Wait, is this the right one? Oh. Okay, let's do this. Okay, what was I coming here for? How many building fabricators did I need? Or no, it was structural regulator. Or no, there was 100 billion fabricators we needed. Or like 98. And then we don't need that. We need emergency power cells, which we don't have. Structural regulators, which we need 195. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go! I really need to freaking read the rest of the Faustball Tunnel. I love this book, but the original but the cover I had for it, or that it came with, had a very not. You did it the wrong way. Gotta do it this way. Discord. Boom. There you go. Yeah, though the Faustball Tunnel book, it came with a very not okay icon on the front of it with like barbed wire over it. And like if I'm traveling and whatnot, I did not want anyone to see that. No problem. But yeah, the book itself is so cool. Thank you for the follow, MT Slayer. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to Paraday Engineering, which we're working on right now.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh. It's the Super Earth National Anthem. Man, now I want to fight some squids. Do the part for the cause. Let us apart for the regime is how humankind will reign supreme. The questions are done. So I found the dumbest AT style vehicle in Star Wars. Oh? Clankers and bugs while the Helldivers are occupied with the squids. Oh shit, I need to go check out the new Major Order. The new armor in that in Helldivers is so cool. I can't believe they get. Well, I shouldn't be surprised that they gave us a fucking Judge Dredd outfit. God, I love it. And they also gave us the smart pistol as well. It's like, welcome back, Titanfall. A sacrifice for paradise. Anything less will not suffice. Innocence rise, liberty rise, super earth rise up to the sky. Stay free.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, wait. Pulsar's Pebble might have copper. I should go check. Actually, I know what we can do. Commodities. Let's check Inara. Dash C B 46 dash 0. Fuck. Oh shit, that was two. The ATPT all-terrain personnel transport. It seats only one person, unlike an ATRT, boxy design like an ATST, but the like. Oh. Hold on, I need to find something real quick. Where's my memes folder? Oh, where did it go? I just had it. Fuck. Where's the picture of the greatest at? It does not help that I don't have any of these freaking named at all. Where is the cat at? That is how you crash. I know what I'm doing. I have it open. No, it isn't. Where the fuck is this picture? I can't find it. Oh god, not this one. Oh jeez. I can't find this fucking picture. God damn it. I'm glad that my my docking computer could just dock for me while I look through a fucking thing of while I look through a folder of memes. I forgot about this pic.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I can't find the picture of the cat at. Oh god. I found it! I found it!
Successful. Engines disengaged.
I found it, chat! Woo! Look at that! It only took me like 5 fucking minutes. I give you the cat at. Okay, let's check the map. No, show me the fucking call. There we go. 70% construction complete. I'm gonna go and take a quick screenshot of this. Okay, we're gonna move this over here. And now, oh. I wonder if I could get all of this shit from the Trailblazer Dream. I think that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just checking the internet real quick to see what this place has, if it has all the shit I need. Okay, it has... Oh god, why is... Chrome, stop acting like this! Okay, it has... Do we have advanced catalyzers? Yes, it has advanced catalyzers. What about computer components? Okay, computer components. Copper? Yes. Emergency power cells, yes. HE suits. Yes. Microbial furnaces. Yes. Polymers. Resonating separators. Yes. Robotics. Semiconductors. Superconductors. Okay, yeah, it has everything. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna take Buckaroo Banzai. Carrier management. Oh. Oh, that's right. The parking lot over there is full. Stop doing this to me, carrier management. I swear to God. Dun dun. Buckaroo Banzai is set for jump.
Gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
What I heard cat at was I was expecting something else. That is kind of terrifying. I'm just gonna leave this here.
Frameshift drive charging.
An at in Caterpillar, yeah. Yellow and black. Yeah, exactly. Star Colonel, I challenge you to a trial of Ligma for the planet of Somerset. What is the strategic significance of Somerset? Ligma balls! It's the Battletech cartoon, what? I fucking love that. Is that deliberately dumb? Yes. We are very mature people. I'm not fucking mature at all. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Well, we've got 15 minutes until we jump. So I'm just gonna go look through my freaking meme fucking folder. How are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Or today? Physically, my shoulder hurts out of nowhere, but otherwise okay. Mentally, get back to you on that. Yeah, this summer seems to be fucking inflicting everyone in some sort of way. We need to ban 2025. It is a year. It is a year. Sometimes in moments like these, I like to look back on fun or dumb shit that's happened. Like funny dumb shit. Like that one crypto dude who, well, there's a lot of those dudes, who was like, oh yeah, FTX is gonna be the next big thing. FTX, you should buy FTX, you know, it's a great thing, it's a great investment. And then, like, fucking, he basically loses everything, goes absolutely nuts, and literally goes to one of his fucking coworkers, like, fucking houses demanding his Lamborghini back. It was the nuttiest thing. I think it was like his name was like Bit Boy or something. Mind a jump to 2030. I feel like everyone wouldn't mind a jump to 2030. Let's just time skip. Let's do the time warp. No. Oh, I forgot about this. Guys, here is the greatest computer setup of all time. Jerry rigged. Yeah, it's a jerry rigged PC. I found another good meme. Hold on. When you plug in your phone and it doesn't make that sound. That's so dumb. Oh, here's another fun one. This is literally my freaking D&D party. Look, we've been around the world, okay? Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. There's nothing about this that I understand. Fucking puzzles for third graders. I've done that before where I've had like riddles and stuff and they've been at it for like 10 minutes and are like, I don't know what it is. And then I went to my third graders and I asked them and they were like immediately like, oh, I know what this is.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Magnetic contacts active. Okay, I really hope, yeah, this ship's leaving soon, right? I hope so.
Make some amateur.
Let's get to the command deck. Quickly to the command deck. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay, cool. That's 6 minutes I have to tell you about something now, chat. So I'm just gonna do a shameless plug while we're waiting. Oh, it did it already. Wait, what the fuck? Where did it go? The picture just went missing. What the fuck? Okay, it just stays there. Right now on my channel, for those who don't know, oh, this? Hold on. before I get into this, this is the gas lamp killer, Nissim. It's up there at the it's up at the top there. Anyways, for those who don't know, over on my channel, I'm currently doing a donathon. If you don't know what a donathon is, it's basically kind of like a personal donation drive thing. Because I'm a teacher and I'm not working right now, so like, and I just need some like extra, you know, money in the bank just to make sure, like, oh god, if anything catastrophic happens, you know, I'm fine. Probably be fine anyways, but it's always good to have a nest, you know, to have that nest egg. And so yeah, I'm doing this donation thon where throughout June and July I am set some goals and whatnot. And right now I just noticed that someone in the BPL or the WBPL has donated to my Ko-fi, which my Ko-fi is ko-fi.com/Puzzle Pulsar if you're curious. But yeah, we've actually gotten to the $50 and the $100 donation goal, and at 150 we're doing 12 hours of Mech Warrior, and then at 200 I am going to be if we make it to 200 by the end of July, I will be doing a Beat Saber beach edition stream where basically I'll be playing Beat Saber on the beach in this lovely bikini model here. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, you know, I have my channel and whatnot. I'm sorry, I just had to shamelessly plug that. Anyways, we're departing in like 4 minutes. I really hate doing ad reads like that. Well, but if it's for myself, I think like in my head, it's kind of understandable. So I apologize for that. I was like, oh, right now would be the opportune time. But yeah. I feel like, you know, when it comes to doing that kind of stuff too, for me, I feel bad, but again, I'm like, hey, we all got to make a living sometimes, and you know, there's people out there that are willing to, you know, donate and whatnot. And plus, it's not like you're doing it for free or anything. You know, I do have goals and stuff that I do plan to, you know, adhere to. In fact, I think, yeah, annoying, but bills don't pay for themselves. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm stretching. But yeah. Also, freaking, is this song from Cassette Beast? Yes, it is. This is Same Old Story. I need to finish that game with freaking Chuck. Alright, 2 minutes. I know, feeling magic, and when you're not quite alone.
Landing pads retracted. Hangar bays.
It's the same old story. How long have we been? Oh, not bad. I just realized I should have freaking put out buy orders for all the shit that I need. Crap.
Maintenance task confirmation is acknowledged.
All right, prepare for the jump. Same old story. Ooh.
Attention all carriers.
Ah, heck yes!
Frameshift drive engaged.
The fleet tracker in my Discord worked. Fuck yes, let's go! I have a bot that, in my Discord that tracks when the fleet carrier is gonna jump,
Attention.
and it actually went off, which is kind of cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah! Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, we need to set buy orders for everything. What would advanced catalyzers be under? Oh, shit. Technology. Oh, so that's all the way at the fucking bottom. Advanced catalyzers, trade this economy. Buying, yes. We're buying 129. $129. Okay. Computer components. You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to keep it on. Suffer for the next 2 minutes, please. Let's see here. Computer components. Okay, next we need 82 copper. That's under minerals. Or metals. There we go. Copper, emergency things, power cells, that should be under technology? Well, there's HE suits, so let's do that. Evacuation shelter, robotics, there's robotics, 162. We don't need any more structural regulators. We do need surface stabilizers, which is probably under chemicals. is 201, was it? Yeah. Yeah, this works. No, where is it? There it is. Okay. We need liquid oxygen. 806. Okay. We're looking for emergency power cells. Oh, there's evacuation shelters. We need 64 of those. $87. Okay, microbial furnaces. There they are. 247. Microcontrollers, which is probably under technology. Um, 43. Microcontrollers, polymers. Did I already get polymers? What fucking category is polymers under P? Industrial materials, fucking course. Machinery, L, oh, there's semiconductors and superconductors as well. So we need 342 of these. And then we need semiconductors. 41 of those. 44 of these. There's thermal cooling units. Okay, 41 of those. This is going to be so much easier later on. Oh, hey, nerve agents. Don't worry about it. Okay, what else did we need? Did I put surface stabilizers? All right, let's get back to the to eastbound and down. Boom, boom. Alright, so we need advanced catalyzers, computer components, copper, emergency power cells, evacuation shelter, HE suits, microbial furnaces, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're good. Let's double check the commodities market. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Alright, let's go. Why the fuck are evacuation shelters under consumer items? What about that is... So we're making that old bandit run? Yes. Hold on.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps released. The launch underway.
Oh shit, I forgot. It's freaking Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, by the way. My father is currently up in Minnesota. He's up in Boundary Waters, a lucky bastard. And a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch our bandit run.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't worry about all the flashing lights or stuff. We're okay. We're fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay. We just need to, I just need to take my, what's the project today? We are currently working on getting, grabbing some materials for one of our, bases. Eastbound now, loaded up and trucking. Oh, there's the Trailblazer Dream. Don't worry about it, it's fine. We don't need to wipe down the screen at all. He's on your trail, and he ain't gonna blast till you in jail. Duckin', you gotta keep that diesel truckin'. I wonder if there's been any new news about the Panther Clipper. Because it's been described as the freaking Type 9's big brother, which the fucking... This ship is fucking massive. I mean, the Type 9 right now is already... Didn't Naughty Dog drop a Space Game trailer? Oh, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, this thing is gonna... The Panther Clipper is going to be thick. And its cargo capacity better be yes.
Request denied.
I'm gonna be annoyed.
Docking request granted.
To ball chick one that looks like soulless cash grab. Oh. And the oceans rise to meet you. Yes, that's what the Panther Clipper is.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, Trailblazer Dream. Okay, let's go look at our list real quick. Okay, we need advanced catalyzers. We need 129 of them. Computer components. Waited at the station for an hour. I won't make it up to the tower. Emergency power cells, that should be under industrial bullshit. Tell me there's an issue, I'll see it out. No, it isn't. Where is it? Where's the emergency power cells? There they are. Okay. Evacuation shelter, 64 of them. That's under consumer items. Evacuation shelter, got it. HE suits, which is under technology. 41. And then microbial furnaces, which is under Machinery? $247. Okay, double check. Cool. Ooh, I could get microcontrollers as well. Or... which one do I get? Yeah, let's get, let's get 44 superconductors. Okay, launch!
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yep, we're space trucking right now. We're delivering stuff over to my to Buckaroo Banzai.
Scan detected.
And we're going to be taking it back over to fucking back to Van Zant once we get everything.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you for the water break. Okay. Oh gosh, this chair is so nice. I recently got a new office chair, gaming chair. I feel like it's more. It's supposed to be a quote unquote gaming chair, but it feels so much more like a nice office chair. And yeah, I got it from Secret Lab, and this thing is such a game changer. It just, it's so nice. What's cool about it too is it's the fabric one, and it kind of sort of works with Velcro, which I was surprised as hell about when I freaking was like, wait a minute, this feels like it's like a Velcro material. And then I tried it, and sure enough, it worked. So I put a couple of patches on the back of my seat. It looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. I have one of my patches, which is a bunny with an AR or an AR-15, and it says "Sun's out, buns out." Is that so? But yeah, I had been for a while using cheapo freaking chairs that I got at or a cheapo chair that I got at Goodwill, and I was just like, nah, I'm done with this. I'm so done with this. Cause the back support was broken, and so I'd lean on it, and it would just go all the way back during stream, and it was the most annoying thing ever. Pro tip: if you spend more than fucking 8 hours in your chair, you should get a good chair. What? Eastbound and down again? Nah. There we go. Yeah, you gotta get that. It doesn't have lumbar support. This is like their quote-unquote cheaper option. Really, more than 4 hours is enough to start causing you problems. Oh yeah, and also chat, always make sure to get a stretch break in. Or like, you know, get up. During breaks and whatnot, I tend to do that. In fact, we're gonna go take a quick, break here once we land. Because I need to use the bathroom. So, this is a good opportunity for you guys to go and take a break. Stretch your legs. Thank you. Go pet your dog. And, yeah. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Wait, hold on. There we go. I did go, I got a used Herman Miller. Ooh, that has loose armrests and an old piston. But other than that, it's great. Yes, I've heard that the Herman Miller chairs are amazing. I did go cheap before and I learned my lesson. I think it was a Max Office Max / Depot's in-house brand. Worst waste of $200 ever. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good in space. We're collecting stuff for the colony at the moment. Evacuation shelter. Okay, I need to go to my list. One thing I do when I run this, or when I do runs like this, is I'll like have a check. I'll have my quote unquote. I'll screenshot my grocery list, quote unquote, and then I will just start selling off everything. That was superconductors, right? Okay. Cross that out. Emergency power cells. Microbial furnaces. Next, HE suits. Copper. Advanced catalyzers. Computer components. Okay, so we have microcontrollers, polymers, liquid oxygen. That's going to take 2 trips, unfortunately. Surface stabilizers. So let's get liquid oxygen, because that's going to take 2 trips.
Landing gear retracted.
Shift released. Move clear.
I do tend to lean on one side, though. That probably doesn't help. Oh. I mean, Herman Miller does, even if it's a used chair, I think you can still get parts from them. Alright. What's funny about the secret lab chair is in order to get the extended warranty on it, I needed to make a clip of it. Yes! King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That's monies I don't really have to spare. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah. It's kind of funny that they're like, ah, yes, we would like free advertising and we'll give you 2 more years on your chair. And that is the second time I've done that. Running through the red line. Falling for
Taking
all right, let's do this. Trailblazer Dream, Super Cruise Assist. In the hush of morning's glow, I rest not, I cannot, I just go. The rest, my muse, for its focus I depend on. Nose dive into the ocean, it's dangerous and dangerous and man, I hope one of these days for Van Zant I make oh shit. Nunu Nakra, thank you for the raid! Woo! How was your stream? What did you do, by the way? Slash the Ninja Kitties. Ooh, interesting. Howdy from Nunu stream. Hello Rex, how's it going? was everything. Request docking. Docking request. Rexy recommended me over to here for this raid. I was playing Origami 2, knocked out enemies left and right and let them sleep. Nice! Anyways, for those who are new here, this is the WBPL 76. It is a community streaming channel for the Black Pants Legion. Thank you, Tired German, for that. This feels very No Man's Sky-ish. I actually started playing it again recently. It No Man's Sky has a lot going for it, more than this game does for ground stuff. Elite Dangerous is very much in more of the category of flight sim and space trucking. You caught one of the Tamer streams. Yes. Totally not a cult. We're not a cult, okay? But yeah, we're just a group of streamers that all like stream different kinds of stuff. Usually on Sundays I stream this. Oh shit, how far are we into? Okay, good. Sent you a thing, Puzzle Pulsar. Oh no, what did you send me? Ooh, nice. You made a new settlement. Sports Scrumbles. Yeah, not a cult. Praise Zorg. Praise Zorg indeed. There's a wrestling. Yeah, there is also. We do have wrestling, and we do have people doing Let's Plays and stuff. Here currently we're playing Elite Dangerous, and we're taking, we're bringing, I am bringing commodities back to my fleet carrier known as Buckaroo Banzai. Okay, I need liquid oxygen up the butt. There we go.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
Yep, Buckaroo Banzai. That's the name of my fleet carrier. I have a bigger, I have a big ship over in the. God, it's been a while since I heard that name. Oh, it's such a good frickin'. I love that movie. I am such a fan of Buckaroo Banzai that I have named my fleet carrier after it. Puzzle Banzai versus the Galactic Crime League. The Gen X days, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I did screenshot it. Oh, Buckaroo Banzai was featured in Ready Player One. Then again, everything from the 80s was referenced in that movie. Everything in the 80s and 90s. I saw this game a few times now. All I can think of is Kerbal Space Program. May not be it. May at least one rocket. Oh crap! Oh no! It's the solo. It's the guitar solo. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Oh, God. Someone's chasing us, too. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Wait, if we can... If I can plan this just right. Come on, come on. Shit. Balls, 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 balls. Oh shit, they're firing missiles at me! Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go! Oh shit! I think we're dead. We're screwed. Ah! Fuck! God damn it. That was right next to the oh, I almost was there. If I made it, man. Ah. Where's this gonna redeploy me anyways? Why is it redeploying me here? Why can't it redeploy me? For fuck's sake. Fuck. Restart the song and try again. Okay. I almost had it too. Like if I would have gotten to Buckaroo Banzai, they would have been freaking eviscerated. Yeah, I have to go get the liquid oxygen again, which sucks.
Ship is released. Your way is cleared for departure.
Yeah, I'll probably skip to the next song. Nope, not that song. Eh.
Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, I'll take it.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's behind the... Ugh. This is getting worse and worse here. Yeah. Well, there's an asteroid base over in our sector. Pulsar's Pebble's a thing. I love Pulsar's Pebble. That was the best thing ever. Well, that's what happens when you're fucking like the problem is that I'm running this shieldless, and I would have been fine if I was running shields, but like I want to scoop up as much cargo as I can, and that's the price I pay for it. Every once in a while I'll lose my fucking ship to some idiot NPCs that are just like, ooh, free money, hand over your cargo and you won't die. Or they'll just be like, I'm a murderous bastard, I will kill you. Ah! Oh, I hate it. What? I'm locked onto... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not running shields because I'm running full And don't start backseating me by saying, oh, you should be running shields and blah, 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 blah. Because trust me, having, like, running shieldless and getting that extra cargo is a lot better.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
What the fuck is... What fucking butt sniffer comes over here? Okay. Sorry, I'm so, like, I get a little, I'm always, like, annoyed when people, like, are backseating. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, yeah, exactly. It's more cargo, more money. So I'll take the risk of, like, the one occasional NPC that's like, ugh, can't have your cargo. And, you know, I'll just run away from them. Usually I can make it. Sometimes they have a freaking fer-de-lance, and I can't do it. Yeah, said let them truckers roll. Okay. Yeah. I've had that before, it's the worst. Friendship drive charging, yes. Okay, let's get the rest of that freaking liquid oxygen. Who kills someone over some stupid liquid oxygen anyways? I honestly should have just, like, looked at the risk and just dumped, like, 1 or 2 tons. Set filters. Mr. Jiggle, thank you for the subscription. Haven't played in a while, in a long time. Yeah. I've recently gotten back into it with the colonization, which is basically space trucking with extra steps. Super Cruise Assist, what in the actual freak were you doing? Change with them. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fleet carriers out here because the Trailblazer's dream is out here. This ship is has a shit ton of stuff in it, like materials. Like it's the freaking Walmart of space. This is literally space Walmart or Home Depot. Actually, probably more akin to Home Depot. Ah, got to go home early at least. That's nice. I mean, it is orange, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the Home Depot.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's why I like Elite Dangerous. Usually it's nice and cozy.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
On this rock. Can you land on an orbital station that mines gases? They don't mine gases, but they do mine, like, ores and stuff. Okay, let's try this again.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, let's launch to Buckaroo Banzai.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Alrighty, see ya.
Landing gear retracted.
Was not aware of my true character. It's my show.
Frameshift drive charged.
Go on, Nathan, when you join the party. Wee. Okay. Like Star Wars Cloud Cities to be something that could work. That would be cool, but yeah, they don't have anything like that. They do have a couple of stations that are like just like generic mining stations that are kind of cool, but yeah, no Cloud Cities. Scientifically speaking, being anywhere near like a Jupiter-esque cloud, I don't know, you could always put in shields, but like being like in the magnetosphere of a freaking of like something like Jupiter would not be good, because there's a lot of like there can be a lot of like radiation that gets trapped in that magnetic magnetosphere. Like fucking Jupiter has a shit ton of radiation, such that if like you have like, or most orbiters do like a flyby of Jupiter. Like for example, Europa Clipper's doing that. But that would be cool. I should bring this ship back to Keltum. There's a... There's a system in this. Well, there's a couple of systems like this, but specifically there's this one called Keltum. That's a stronghold system. Yeah. And in Keltum, being it's a stronghold, part of power play, it's like basically, oh, if you're part of another faction, you will be shot on sight at some of these spaces. So I brought Buckaroo Banzai there to pick up some stuff because it was relatively cheap. And the moment Buckaroo Banzai comes in, it just immediately starts firing on everyone. Because it adhered to the system's like thing of kill everyone that isn't part of Zemina Torval. Which is nuts. So I go to land on Buckaroo Banzai, and my own ship accidentally fires on me because I took a stray laser. All right, we need 22 more of that. 201 surface stabilizers, so we'll do 22.
Gear retracted.
Ship released. Move clear of the landing pad.
Wins Comedy Club? What the fuck? Some of these names are ridiculous. Bishop's Claw. Mathematical. The Prophet of Regime. The Space Fox Den. Uwu. Tharport, Aurora, Sandflaka, Solitude Ghost. Golden Hind, Hall of Flame.
Frameshift drive charging.
Departure complete. Good luck, Commander.
Let me check I gotta check the schedule real quick. 3. Okay, I got 1 hour until Storm Song goes live. Yeah, I could go with this. Come on. There we go. So, 22 liquid oxygen, 43 microcontrollers. Maybe I should load up on polymers first. That's our next big one. Okay, I don't know why that happens, but for some reason, sometimes it just... I wonder if I should just not have that on a... It like... I don't know what happens. I think my Stream Deck, like, just will randomly just press the button, which doesn't make any sense. Thank you for letting me know. I mean, it's not going to show up on the VOD anyways, so...
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Yeah, that's true. I wish there was a way on my Stream Deck that I could make it so that the freaking dial or the touch screen doesn't make it mute. Because that would be nice. Okay, liquid oxygen, 22. Microcontrollers. We need 43. So what are we smuggling this week? We're not smuggling. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm messing with things. And it's screwing things up. Microcontrollers 43. Polymers. What was polymers under? $342. Okay, and then resonance separators, which is under... Where the fuck is resonance separators? Technology? Nope. Yep, there they are. 40. Robotics, 162. And then semiconductors. $41. Okay, survival equipment. And then thermal cooling units, which is probably under machinery. There we go. Doo-doo.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Scan detected.
Hold on, Chad. I'll be right back. What's up? I'm streaming. Yeah, I'll come down in a sec. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go do something important. Okay. All right. Well, so we have. All right. Where the hell are we? Okay, we're gonna take and do these last 2 runs, and then I gotta get going. Okay, let's go here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, let's start the music again. There's Buckaroo Banzai. Hey man, if you run without shields, you can hold more shit. And that's the whole name of the game. It's moving freight and not dying. Occasionally dying. Driving down, do 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 do, head up but down, speed of sound.
Adherence to the speed limit is appreciated.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, request docking.
Request accepted.
Let's see here.
Maintain an appropriate speed during approach.
What do you mean slow? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm focused on doing 2 things at once. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
This always scares me when it lands like this. It's like, I'm gonna go straight for the deck. I'm like, please don't. Okay, there we go.
Engaged. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Okay, let's drop this crap off at Buckaroo Banzai. Well, as long as you do not a hyper jump straight into the sun, yeah. We're good. Okay, so liquid oxygen, resonating robotics, semiconductors, surface survival equipment, and thermal cooling units. Alright, so we just need surface stabilizers. We need 201 of them. So this looks like a job for the Queen of Venus. So we'll take out the Queen of Venus. Why do I have survival equipment still? And resonating separators? Oh.
Ship release confirmed. Move clear of the landing pad.
Did I double freaking book shit? Uh-oh. Or do I have double of shit right now? No. Oh. Go the fuck back. Okay. So I need to make resonating separators and survival equipment. Or I need to make a buy order for those. So it's 40 and 43. Resonating separators are under machinery or whatever. Okay, we screwed up. Screwed up a little bit. It's fine though. Okay, it's 40 we need. Go away my sin. Robotics. And we need 43. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get those surface stabilizers now. Let's get that bread! Motherboard, please leave my bread.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, where is it? Hide my heart. Fuck! Come on! Oh, there's another commander out here.
Docking request denied. Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
There she is. Alright, we're coming in. Careful, careful, careful.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, so all we need, according to my list, is 201 surface stabilizers. Okay, let's bring this back to Buckaroo Banzai.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Whee! Haha! But yeah, once we hit the deck on Buckaroo Banzai, I'm going to bring her back, and we'll be ending the stream because I gotta go and order some pizza. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's my desk.
Docking confirmed. Engine shutting down. Welcome, Commander.
Alright, anyways, that's where we're going to end it. Oh, what happened to my model? What the hell? Oh, God, not the camera thing again. Well, my model's broken, so that's fun. Anywho, that's where we're going to end it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I started my tour out in October of 49. I joined a good company thinking that things would be fine. Went out to war and was hoping for riches and fame. But I'm now back in Van Zandt and planners are squarely to blame. I guess you could say that my gunnery was perfectly fine. I did my part and I managed to just hold the line. The bastards kept coming, hitting us time and again. I'm now back in Van Zandt and planners, they are to blame. I managed to do my part and I just can't complain. War's always hell, but there's always